Good morning. It's turned out nice again. How's it going, guys? You all right? Guess who's back? Back again. How you doing? You okay? Do you know what? It's not turned out nice at all. It's very windy out there. It's very grey. It looks very Yorkshire-ish out there. But it's home, and I'm happy to be home, especially with you guys. So, welcome to the morning briefing. If you're new to my channel, the morning briefing isn't very exciting. I don't think any of my videos are very exciting. They are really. No, these ones are just like where I catch up with the community, my friends, let them know what the plans are for the day, kind of give them a briefing in the morning. You see what I did there? And yeah, I've been away for a while. I was in the US recently, and I got back on Friday. I've just been absolutely shattered, to be honest with you, since then. I think I did go out Saturday for a little bit, but it wasn't a typical Saturday. It wasn't great. I felt tired. Did the football yesterday. My local team played yesterday, CF Benidorm. Make sure you're following CF Benidorm Talk on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. Those are my accounts. So I went to the game on Sunday, and we won 3-0. So we're still top of the league with a short, small gap, if you like, over El Dense, which is the second place team. So that's going pretty well. But yeah, basically I've been back and since Friday not really done anything work-wise. So today that recommences. I will be getting on with things today. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to have a live stream today, 6:30 p.m. UK time. So we'll get back in the habits of the live streams if they're supported. In other words, if people actually turn up for them, because there's been a break since I last did one. Really, well, I did some when I was in the States, but I need to get back in that routine. If I end up sitting there on my own all week because everyone's don't realise I'm back or whatever, then it'd be a bit pointless, won't it? So please do try and come along if you can. 6:30. And we usually do, I don't know, about an hour and a half. I tried to schedule it for an hour, but it's never an hour. We usually go, unless it's dead. We'll see tonight. So I'd love you to come along because it gives us a chance to catch up on things. And also, I'd like you to, just one more, please. Remy, can you stop licking yourself? Thank you. He's back as well. Where was I? No. Go away. Thank you. Last thing I need is being covered in dog hairs. What was I saying, guys? Yeah, 6:30 UK stream. I think I've got some Mail Stand stuff to catch up on. I'm sure the last time I mentioned Mail Stand, I said there was some Alonso stuff coming up. I will still have that. It'll just be probably about a week old now, I guess. So we'll look at that. Basically, when I've recorded this video and got it online, I will be going straight to my desk. I'll check the Spanish football dailies for anything. I see Real Madrid were beaten last night. They were expected to win as well. So I think that's been a bit of a shock to them. But I know you guys are not bothered about Spanish football, but we do keep an eye on Real Madrid, especially at the moment, for anything to do with Canate, McAllister, Szoboszlai, even FSG, in terms of the Spanish clubs that they've been sniffing around. So I basically read the 4 Spanish football dailies every day of the week for you guys. I need to get caught up on all my channels, really. Golazo, España is a YouTube channel of mine to do with Spanish football. Meh United TV to do with the Manx. I need to get on with that. I need to get back in a routine. I need to get my podcast. I've got a lot of things that I need to do this week. And me and my girl launched a YouTube channel when we were away. There's still a lot of content to go on that. I want to give a massive thank you to the people that have subscribed to that channel and have left nice comments for her. Because she's taking it really well. She's very good. I think there's about 500 subscribers on it, but no content for a few days. Obviously, we had to fly back, but there is quite a bit of editing that I still need to do. That channel's called Dunk, D-U-N-K, and Laura. Okay, youtube.com/at youtube.com/at Dunk and Laura. I think at the end of my videos on here, I think it might pop up on the at the end of the video, the channel. Just click on that and go over, subscribe. I'd love you to watch. I mean, you could watch the videos from, you could start watching them now. They're good. I think they're really good. She's really surprised me, to be honest. I mean, I'm not saying she's sick, but what I mean is to stick a camera in someone's face and to immediately take to it like she has, I think has been really good. And I'm so happy that you guys have really, really enjoyed those videos. I've been really surprised, to be honest with you. And there's a lot of partners of the fellas that have been watching. So what I mean by that is a lot of guys that watch my YouTube, and the women, they're having to listen to me in the background. Oh, you listen to him again. Now, them fellas have said to their missus, Dunk's Bird's doing a YouTube thing as well. So the girls have come and say, oh, my husband watches, Dunk, but I've been watching you and it's really good. So, yeah, it's really good, guys. I do appreciate you for subscribing over there. I know my peoples are, when I see you guys in the comments over there, every time I see one of the names from over here, it doesn't surprise me as the people that are supporting me with that. So thank you very, 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 very much. So back in Spain, now yesterday, it's very windy outside. So I recently bought a drone, which is here. It's currently protected there. The wings are, just protected. This is where the camera sits at the front there. I'm not going to mess around with it, but that's the drone. 249 grams to stay under a certain law of if you certain conditions under 250 grams, it's a little bit easier to fly than it is if you go over 250. And I got my little thingy with jiggy. So I was out with it. I just launched it yesterday in the garden, but the alarm started going off. It was like too windy, land immediately sort of thing. I shit my pants. So I'm really hoping I get out today. Over here in Spain, it's very difficult to fly drones legally. You have to notify the government 5 days in advance of where you want to fly. So, like, if you were sat here now thinking, you know what, I'm going to take dog out, I'm going to go, you can't do that. So, in Spain, Benidorm, which is probably about 10-15 minutes away from where I live, it's another town away from me, which is very popular with European holidaymakers, especially the British. They have in Spain the most advanced drone technology in the entire country. So it's not somewhere around here or down there that you can just go and throw a drone up. It's literally they're notified immediately, like an early warning system or something. Yet also Benidorm is very pro-drone. They encourage you. They want to promote the resort, with great footage, but they want the right people doing it and legal people. And when you put the drone up, it's got an operator identity on it, and they can see who it is, where it is, and go to the exact place whoever's controlling it. So it's just like a little hobby of mine. This year, or should I say last year, was it? I really got into photography, football photography, and I've always had an interest in video. And my intentions with this are to capture really good footage of the football team training and stuff like that. That I'm involved with. But yeah, there's certain rules. So over here in Spain, I've had to register as an operator with the government. I've had to do an exam. I've had to get insurance. And like I say, every time you want to fly the drone, you have to do so 5 days in advance, notify them. So yesterday I was sat notifying for like 7, 8, 9 days from now. And then you just take potluck on the weather. But if the weather's like this, I won't be able to do that today. I was hoping to get out for a couple of hours this afternoon. But I don't know. I feel really, some people have followed my videos for years, and I had a rough few years. And at the moment, things are feeling really good. Like I'm very happy with a lot of things, and I found new interests. And previously, my only ever interest really was Liverpool and Cop Talk, and sometimes you do need to escape from it because it's my life. I do it every day, and I have done for nearly 30 years, and it can get a bit much. And I was really surprised that Anna Slot said yesterday, I haven't seen the press conference, but Laura, my girl, she pointed out to me, Hannah Slot's on TV saying the Premier League's boring. I went, shut up. And I turned around and there it was on the ticker. And I seen the headlines today, Match of the Grey and Yawn, Never Walk Alone and stuff. And saying that the buzz of the Premier League, it's not, it's not great. I've not seen his entire press conference. That's something that I will be doing while this video is uploaded. But I can't argue with him, guys. You know that I've got right into my lower league football. And it's, if you think about it, should a guy that runs a Liverpool football website and runs this YouTube channel parallel to that, should I be sat here going, it's fucking boring, I'm not ready to ask, to be honest. It shouldn't really, should I? But you don't think that shows you that I'm authentic then, and I don't just come in here going, "Hey guys, what's up? Don't forget hit the bell, tick subscribe, and up the mighty reds." Do you know what I mean? Like I'll always love Liverpool, and I do love my Premier. I do love watching football, any standard. But as I was speaking to um, the owner of CF Benidorm yesterday and the club president, and they're the DV7 group, David Villa, right? So I was speaking to the owner yesterday, who's in partnership with Villa that owns our club. And I said the same thing to them. I said, I've done Cop Talk for all them years. I said, but it's just like, I find it a release watching lower league football and getting away from the commercialism of everything and the untouched side of the sport, if you like. Like what football used to be before the Premier League and Sky Sports got involved, Sky Television, which makes you just sound like one of those old farts, doesn't it? But maybe I am just an old fart. You know what I'm saying? Take the R out of it. Maybe I'm just an old fat cunt. So I was really surprised that Arne Slot said that. But I don't. It's one thing me saying it, a nobody, versus a Premier League manager saying it, and I think it falls into that category of how he's whinging and moaning all the time. I've seen so many comments from him, guys, recently, and I'm just like, I actually think he's worse than Brendan Rodgers ever was. I do. It's all very like, I was going to say defensive, but then he's got a right to be defensive if people are criticising. Well, maybe you haven't got a right, I don't know, but you are going to defend yourself or try to. It's just like, everything I read from him just seems like, these are the reasons why we're struggling. It's not because he could possibly be making any wrong decisions or that he's just not playing attractive football. It's all these different things that, but then some of them are maybe warranted. Like, he's signed Isak, but he hasn't become available. But players get injured, right? So we were pretty fucking good before we had Isak in the squad, as Rafa Benitez would say. Squad, for sure. I'm back there. So yeah, just his comments are a bit meh. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. But I think he's fucking right. To be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I sat down and watched a Premier League game of football. I do not. And listen, I'm transparent. If Liverpool were on at 3:00 this afternoon and my local team are playing at 3:00 this afternoon, I'm still going to go and watch my local team play. I am. And I can't believe I'm saying that, really. Because I've been a Liverpool nut my whole life. I won't be sat here now talking to you like this. So what do you think? Maybe I'll do a video about this later. I don't know. What I do need to do is, first of all, what I need you to do is I need you to comment on this video and bring me up to date, all right? I have, to be honest with you, since I left the US on Thursday evening, landed back in Madrid early Friday morning, I genuinely don't think I've really looked at anything to do with Liverpool. I mean, my phone's always with me. People would email me and message me if there was anything I think I should need to know. Excuse me, that doesn't stop. But I haven't followed anything. And I tell you what, when I was away, it was exceptionally quiet. My long-term viewers know that every time I go away, something major happens with Liverpool Football Club. It's sod's law. Nothing happened this time. It's incredible. Really, really strange. And I didn't make a lot of videos when I was away. Now, when I went away to, where the fuck I was, Tenerife, Mallorca, somewhere, I can't remember, last year, I was making more videos per day on that trip than I did or do when I'm here. Yet when I went to America, you hardly saw me, and it wasn't because I was tossing it off. I was in my hotel room every day, just like she was out doing whatever, making vids for the new YouTube channel, and I was just sat, just sat there waiting to do something for you guys. It's been so quiet. Now, please, under this video in the comment section, leave me a comment. Let me know how you are, right? Because I haven't seen you for a while. Let me know how you're doing. If you've been ill and I was away and you told me you were ill, let me know if you're any better. It's important. Some people tell me, I've got a job interview tomorrow. Well, then let me know how you got on. And if you didn't get it, don't worry about it. Everything happens for a reason. It's true. Just give me your feedback. How are you feeling about being a Liverpool supporter at the moment? Where are you with the slot view? Maybe I need to make a series of videos with this. to get everyone's feelings again. I mean, we only went away probably for what 10 days or something, and like she said yesterday, so much has changed while we've been gone in 10 days. Like, how can so much change? So I need to know if your opinions have changed. When I left to go to the US, it was very much like everyone was bored with the football. Not many people were saying slot in. I'm not saying everyone was saying slot out, but there was certainly vocal people. But there was nobody really saying, no, he's got to stay. So where are you with that? What's the latest you've heard about Alonso while I've been gone? Don't you get mistaken. I will be looking the minute I stop this recording. I'm going to that computer first, which is my streaming computer. That's where I do my live streams at 6:30 this evening, and every night this week, hopefully. I'm going to go to that one first, get myself a nice cup of coffee, and then I'm going to go to my office, and I'm going to work from there for the day. Now, as you know, I like to have these 2 little drinks in the morning to convince myself that this reduced cholesterol one's going to stop me having that triple heart attack. And then this one is got loads of zillions of germs or something, some stuff that you put in you. But I looked on the top, 23rd of February. I think it's a good idea to give those a swerve. Now, is there anything else to tell you? Well, I took loads of photographs at the football the other day. If you'd like to see those, because I know some of you are interested in what I do. If you want to see the photographs, Instagram or Facebook, CF Benidorm Talk, one word. Look it up and you'll see the pictures from it. And have a look. And if you've been seeing my photographs from when I first started doing it, do you think they've got any better at all? I was behind one of the goals. Well, I was at each goal. Each time, whichever side my team's attacking, I go to the goal they're attacking to. And he scored right in front of me. The carrier, we call him the Benidorm Messi. He's going to be a good player, right? And he scored. I was right in front of him, and he ran right like that, right through in front of me. And I had my 50mm prime lens, I believe it's called. I'm still a novice, but I'm doing all right. And it's just good. It's really good. So. I had conversations with the club yesterday about things. They're very happy with what I do for the club. Very grateful. It was nice hearing some of the praise that they gave me yesterday. It felt very nice. He's a very intelligent, very successful businessman, and we're all on the same page. We want, we want the club to grow, and this football club's going to grow, right? We're looking at promotion and promotion and promotion. And those of you that have joined me on that do follow me at my content to do with that, you're going to be delighted when we do succeed, because I will remember those of you that showed an interest in this football club, right? And when we get up there to the top flight, I'm going to say to the owners, these fellas here, women, whatever, when I say fellas, I'm just mean people generally, male and female, like they do in Spain. Chico, chica, but when it's multiple, it's chicos, right? So, multiple of both sexes or whatever. I'm going to say these lot here, these 6 people, they started showing interest in us when we were down there, and I want to bring them over to Spain, and then I want you to give them the VIP treatment and everything. That's the kind of thing that I will push for, and it will happen because they listen to me. They trust me, and they would, if they think that was the right thing to do, they would do it. And there are people, we have supporters here that have supported this club, from the off since before I was involved with it, and it's my job. I'm the supporters liaison officer, right? It's my job to make sure that everyone's looked after like that. And this club is a lovely club. It really is. And if you love your football, just get involved. I mean, even if you're not interested in this club here, because it's not here, I'm not there, why would I want to do that? You'll be surprised how many fans we've got from overseas that follow this club, because this club's going somewhere. It really is. But even so, maybe I know that there's supporters out there, particularly older ones, that have started following non-league football back in England, the local sides and things like that. Go away, please, because you do smell. And rightly so. So, I'm very happy to be involved with this club. it just reminds me of like football, like watching Liverpool 80s and 90s, 80s really, before it was spoiled. And I've never. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I've been so happy in ages. I hate saying that sometimes because I think if my ex is watching, she'll be like, "Oh, so you weren't that happy with me." I don't mean that. I mean like just mentally and where I am and having interests. I mean, who'd have thought I'd have got into football photography years ago, many, many years ago, more than 20 years ago. I did buy an expensive camera. I was obviously had an interest in, thanks, Remy. I obviously had an interest in photography then, but, just I've got some good gear, thanks to amazing people, that have supported me. People like Niall, for example, that I mentioned quite a lot in my videos, who's encouraged me into photography quite a bit. I've got the cameras, I've got the DJI vlogging thing. I've got the drone, now to get additional footage because when me and Laura go and do some vlogs, which like next Monday, for example, we're going to go to a lovely area in Spain just for the day, like a few hours or so. It's about an hour and a half drive from here. And she'll do a vlog walking around, and then I'm going to do like an aerial shot of the drone going over and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm excited by a smile by so stuff like that. I'm used to being stuck at home for decades, trapped. That's it. When I was here with my wife, my ex-wife now, I didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything like that. I didn't have any interest, and in some ways I'm sad, because I think, and I've said that to her, she knows that I'm involved with the football club now, and we exchange the occasional email, and there's no problem there between us. She just went to work in England, and then COVID hit, the travel bans. We didn't see each other for 2 years, and imagine if you stay away from your partner for 2 years. I know some of you are going, fucking, I wish I could, but if you do, things change, So, but yeah, I still love her to bits, and she's still my friend, and well, at the moment, but I think she's delighted that I've found something because she knows me, more than a lot of people, and she knows that I used to struggle with finding a release, if you like, finding something to do, and obviously she was with me during the worst years after my mum died. So for me now to be, I don't know, just happy is just really strange for me. Bizarrely, in the whole time, I've always felt happy. I'm always someone that laughs every day. Laughs, joking, teasing, bantering, poking fun at people and myself. But you can be the happiest appearance-wise and still telling daft jokes and whatnot, but still be lonely inside or still be a bit lost inside. And I don't think I realised I was, to be honest with you. But you guys have helped me overcome that because, and I really mean this. Remy, go away, please. Go away. It stinks. I really mean this because you guys encouraged me to go to the cafe last year. Do you remember I started going to the cafe? I haven't been to the cafe this year, and we're in March now. And I used to go to the cafe every morning, and I really want to do that again. But it adds up. If you put €10 a day, even if you only have 3 coffees, it's going to be $6.60, I think now. I think the price has gone up. I can't remember. It might be even more now. Let's just call it a tenner. If you're doing that, that's 60 a week. Yeah, for 280, is it? Something like that. This €300 a month. Because one day you might get a bocadillo, a sandwich or something. Some days you might have 2 coffees, some days you might have 5. But it adds up. And if it comes in at 300 a month, well, that's a lot of money. It might not be to you, but when you've got other 300s a month for other things to do with the business, if you like, it adds up. Like my autonomo, for example, to work in Spain, I have to pay the government, I think, 320 or 310 per month to be self-employed, regardless of your income, minimum, right? So the way I look at it is if I don't go to the cafe, then that's my autonomo, that's my money. And I can't put the cafe receipts through the books. And I'm bewildered by that because it is part of my work. It's essential for me because But first of all, going to the cafe is good for your mental brain, right? For your mental stuff. That's where I was getting at. But the government aren't asked about that. But going to the cafe uh, enables me to improve my Spanish and interact with the locals regarding Spanish football, which is also part of what I do. But I was told I can't put those receipts through. I would like to put 300 a month through and get that deducted from my tax somehow. But anyway, going to the cafe in the morning, you guys encouraging me and supporting me. People will go, they'll send you £2 or £3 on a video. You might see it in the comments and go, £3. Wow, you're not going to be buying a yacht anytime soon. Nah, I don't want a fucking yacht for a start. But collectively, those €2, €3, £2, whatever, when you put them with half a dozen people that might do that on one video, which they don't usually, but it collectively it increases, and you can go, oh, do you know what? I will go for a coffee. That's why Revolut's the best one, really, because Revolut is instant. So you guys got me going to the cafe because you supported me. And I was then getting up in the morning at 6 or whatever, being in the cafe for 7, and it was the best start to my day. Do you know that? The best start to my day. Because I would leave the cafe, come home and do the briefing, and in the cafe I would prepare for the day. So I would be there now saying, right, and I'd be looking, I'd have done the Spanish papers by now, and I would be looking at exclusives and things and plotting and planning the day, and then coming home, doing my briefing and getting straight to work. Whereas if you think about it now, I'm doing the briefing and then I'm going to go and start my work. And I'm an hour and a half behind already. And I just think it was good to get out in the morning, the mental side of it. And I didn't realize this until I stopped going, because your motivation changes a little bit. And even if it was pissing down, I'd get on my scooter and go to the cafe for 7. You must wonder where I am, because I haven't been there since before Christmas. Maybe once, but I haven't been this year. I'm pretty certain of that. So you guys have enabled me to do things like that, and also you guys, through your support, have enabled me to invest in things for me. Normally, I buy things purely for the channel, like that microphone. I bought a microphone recently. I forgot all about that. Cost a fortune, didn't it? It was about £300 or something. €333. Oh, I forgot about that. Fuck me. Yeah, well, normally I do stupid things like that, but now, like, I got a drone. The drone's the first thing I bought for myself in years that I can think of, really. But even so, I bought a drone. I'm like, right, I could do this for the football. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to go and drone the mountain up there for myself. And, if I could do something to do with cop talk, I would use that for cop talk. But again, if it wasn't for the support of, my usual people, it's always the same people, I wouldn't be able to be who I am in some ways. And a happy dunk means more content, I think, because when my head dips, when I'm under stress, I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to do it. Fuck, I'll give a fuck. And that's the worst thing when you've been away, because I've been away and I'm like, I've been free from doing everything. And I'm like, oh, it's just been so nice. Like yesterday, I was supposed to work yesterday, but instead I was doing other things, for other people. But it felt good. I didn't feel under pressure. But the pressure will start again today, because I know I'm now 3 days into the month and I've not done any work on the 1st and 2nd. Therefore, my revenue is down. I know it is. So I've got to build that up. So already that's like, oh my God, am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? You're already under pressure. So you're back to reality again. But I will work hard and I will do my best to give you as much content as possible. Hopefully you will watch my videos. Hopefully you will thumbs up my videos. Hopefully you will comment my videos. Hopefully you'll use the super thanks, the love art under the videos. And maybe use one of the links in the video description, such as Revolut. Yeah. Now, the Revolut in my video description is my beer kitty for a Saturday usually. But I really enjoyed my holiday, all right? And I want to go on another holiday. I'll be honest with you, I really do. So maybe I should start saying, hey, if you want to, send me on my way later in the year, please support me via Revolut or something like that. Because we had a really, really good time, to be honest with you. And, we were looking at going away later in the year, and I always book my trips away through British Airways, right? BA.com, I think. And because they obviously are Iberia in Spain, so it's you book a British Airways flight, but you travel on an Iberia plane, kind of thing. And the good thing is with British Airways holidays is you can put a small deposit down, 150 quid, 150 euros, whatever, and then you have that that time to pay it off. And so you're not doing it in one go, so to speak. So when we went to America, there was a few people leaving little comments, saying things like, "Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it? Oh, aren't you lucky? Oh, how the other half live and all that, right?" And it kind of annoyed me a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think everyone's been smarmy, but it kind of annoyed me a little bit because I go out once a week, usually, socially, right? We go out once a week, usually. And I've got friends that go out every day here, right? Or I know of people that gamble every day here on the horses, on the football. I'm back in England as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Do what the fuck you want. It's not my business, right? And I worked out my next holiday, right, after paying deposit of 150, is 23 euros per day. No, pounds. Is it pounds? Can't remember. And I think it's euros, that one. 23 euros per day I have to pay to clear the balance on that for two people. So you can divide it in 50%. She works, I work, she gets tips. Her tips alone would cover that. So she's not a stripper or anything. And OnlyFans will be next, don't worry, fellas. 23 euros a day. And the people that were saying stuff like that, I know go on the lash every day, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's their life. And they spend in excess of that, all right? Yet would say to me, "Oh, isn't it lucky? Aren't you lucky?" Going, do you know what I mean? It's all right for some. Oh, I can hear her on prowl. See how I got thrown off then? Because I'm listening. I can hear. She's back at work tomorrow, though. Oh, that'd be me taking her to work in the morning again. Fuck's sake. Anyway, do you get my point? So the ones that you just know are being a bit smart, I think, well, you spend more on them fucking beer every day. It's 23 euros a fucking day. So the way I look at it is if I got 23 euros from doing, like people going, "Yeah, I don't, there's a super thanks," or "Here's Revolut," that means I can fuck off on holiday. Well, two people can, but I can, what's that for 23? 11.50. So if I, in effect, get 11.50 euros per day, or 11 pounds per day, or whatever, that pays for me an holiday. That's how I look at these things now. And that's what I'm doing. So that's how I did the last holiday. And that's how, and as soon as the holiday concluded, before we left the US, I'd already booked my next one under that same principle. And my comparison I'm trying to make here is if I went out every day and, I know people that go on the lash every fucking day and they spend more than that. And then they're going, and you just know, because I know these people, I know that these people are that while we're away going, "We seeing them, they're away, we seeing," you know what they're like, don't you? "We seeing them, they're away. Yeah, ain't it? All right, ain't it? How will the other half live?" And you're sat there fucking spending more than me on fucking beer every day. Do something with your life, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And fuck, you know what? I told my mate Martin this other day. I love Martin. And Martin says, "You don't need to justify yourself to fucking anyone." I said, "I'm not Martin." I said, it just pisses me off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I work my fucking ass off. I work every fucking day. Just because I haven't been around a few days at the weekend, don't mean that I aren't checking my emails and making sure that I'm in touch with people. But anyone will tell you that, well, I guess most people that are self-employed say they're always at fucking work. But it really pissed me off. It did. I'm the only man I live. Fucking too right. Well, I want to go on holiday. I've decided. I liked getting away. I enjoyed it. And bizarrely, I fucking worked every day when I was on holiday. Cheeky. Right, I'm back. Can you tell? Right, well, that's give you something to watch, ain't it, guys? So I'm going to crack on now. I haven't had a cup of coffee or anything yet. I come straight here to you. I got out of bed and come straight to you. Right. I'm gonna crack on. This the audio. I've got these microphones now, though, so I hope the audio is better. These came with my little vlogging camera, so but they're great for cop talk. You know what I mean? Do you remember? I remember saying ages ago, maybe 6 months ago, I said I could do with a little microphone to put on my camera. Someone was whinging, oh, your audio's not very good. We'll turn your fucking speakers up then. So I remember thinking, oh, I could do with one of these, like these microphones. So that's primarily, I've got them for this, for cop talk. But the double up and you can use them on that camera as well when I go out vlogging with her, like Duncan, Laura, Chow. Go on, have a look. Tell me what you think. Yeah. All right, then. I'm going to crack on because she's upstairs. Right, because she knows I said, I'm going to go and do my morning briefing. She said, well, message me when you're finished. And then just a couple of minutes ago, I heard the door go, which basically means, is he finished and not told me? So she's itching to get downstairs. And rightly fucking so, because I've had no breakfast served up for me. Right, guys, nice one. Good to be back. All right, listen, 6:30 tonight. Come and see me. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, on this video, I want you to comment and tell me how you feel about Slot at the moment. Have you heard anything about Alonso? Have you seen any rumours and things? Anything you want me to talk about? You can stop fucking moaning and all. Now I'm back. All right. Give me your comments. Let me know how you are. If you enjoyed the video, you're happy to see me back, thumbs up the video. Right? Thumbs it down if you're not, because that'll make me fucking feel great. Because I'll be like, yeah, at least someone out there has got the energy to go, no, fucking fat bastard going 23 euros a fucking day. Fuck off. Yeah, right. You could be one of them. But you know what? If you're down a video, it's the same as thumbsing up. It actually helps the channel because it's classed as one view and one interaction. Can you believe that? So, thumbs up, comment, or thumbs down, whatever, do what you want. Drop me a comment because I love hearing from you guys, and I've missed you so much. I've had nothing. Oh, I ain't done my shout out. There won't be any anyway. I'll do them. Thumbs up, comment. There's a love heart under the video if you want to support my channel. I've got to make up for the last couple of days, guys. I have, honestly. And there's 3 links in the video description. PayPal, Monzo, Revolut. I've got to get them going, guys. I really have. Because I want to go on fucking holiday. So now my target is 23 euros a day. That's it. Will I ever make it? I don't know. We will see. Don't make it, do I? Right, I want to give a shout out to the following people. My boy Niall, always legend. This goes back to 26th of February. Where is it? From Traumatic for a Magnus back home. I'm pretty certain I've acknowledged that. And Dennis as well. Nicholas Wilkes for a perfect pint. You know, this is all stuff when I was away. So I don't think there's anything pending on Revolut, to be honest, guys, or anywhere else really. I'll just quickly look at YouTube. You know, the super thanks. Last one was 4 days ago, and it was Niall. Errol as well, 4 days ago. Safe flights. I've done these, so there's nothing because I haven't done any content, have I? So, but if at some point you have supported me, and because of travelling, being away, or whatever, I've not given you an acknowledgement, please let me know. It's very, very important to me, and I like to know who's supporting me like that as well. But don't forget, you can support by watching and thumbs up and commenting. Like, YouTube suffers, a channel suffers if you don't interact with the channel. Subscribing to a channel is completely pointless if you don't watch the videos and interact with the channel. Because what YouTube does is it says, oh, the existing subscribers are not supporting, not watching, supporting, whatever. So it doesn't push your video to new people. I mean, I'm not bothered about growing a fucking channel, but it's still nice to get new people contributing. When I see a comment, well, I just found his channel, he's fucking great. It's good, all right? But I'm not bothered about, some of these people out there. You know, I just want to exist really, get by and have a good time. Go for a drink on a weekend. Social element. Go to me football. Right, love me football. And I'm adding a new one now, which is go on holiday every now and then. Because I enjoy it. Although I don't go on holiday. But just to change the scenery, it was fucking great. Loved it. Mem. All right, guys. Thanks for understanding while I've been away. And I'm going to get back at it now for you. All right. You know what to do, don't you? All right, and see you in a bit. All right.